And we are live one more time. How you folks doing today? All right. I want to thank each and every one of you guys who are part of the family on Bob H. Place. You guys mean the world to me. I'm going to take out this hearing aid because it's squealing again. Freaking thing. I have yet to figure out what's causing that. But you cover up that air hole and it just squeals like a banshee. Anyway, all right, we did a test with Charlie earlier today. Some of you may have caught that live online, and that worked out really well. And if you'd like to come in and join us, feel free to do so. Um, I'm going to try something a little bit different here and see if we can't get this thing to do what I'm hoping it will do. And let's see what's happening with it. Alright, so we got me muted over there. And now we can see the live chats. Although I can see it in StreamYard just as easy. Alright, so I'm going to try a few things here with you guys and see what's happening. And if you guys want to get in touch with me, have questions about the studio, have questions about the show, feel free to get in touch with me. That's my personal email address. I'd give you the other one, but it is what it is. Alright. And as always, be sure to subscribe, make a comment down below. It helps us grow. Our phone number again is 248-829-289. Eesh. 289 double lot 16. 248-289-0016. And what is this show about? Well, this show is about you and what's going on with you, how you feel about what's happening in the world today, the news, whatever topic you want to talk about, that's what this is about. Let's talk about it live, because you matter. All right, let's see here. I made these so long ago. So say hi, let us know that you can hear us. And if you want to be on the show with me, feel free to shoot me an email or private message me with live show in the email. And I want to join live. I love collaboration. I would love to have you with me and use StreamYard on your end as well. There's nothing to download. It's free to use, and it's really great. Let's see here. Got some old comments in this puppy. So, if you have not subscribed to our channel, that is it. So now's your chance to like, subscribe, and join. We're trying to build up our fan base and our membership, as well as here on Facebook and on YouTube as well. Alright, so let's talk about Sebastian Rogers. This little guy has gone for over 2 months. There have been some things that have been happening. I'm going to figure out which one is showing. Give me a minute. I got to go through these real quick. What we got? Subscribe. There it is. Alright, so like I said, it's been all over YouTube. There seems to be everybody jumping on the I want subscriptions, so I'm going to use him and I'm going to piggyback off of theirs, bring new people into my channel. And the family's getting really perturbed because a lot of these people are giving out bad information. And it's clickbait. and some of them have gotten really, really ugly. So I'm not like that. I would rather be honest and upfront and say, okay, here's what it is. Here's what the deal is. You know, I don't like posting pictures of kids, and I won't. If you want to know more about it, like I said, do a search on YouTube, and you'll be surprised what you find. He's all over the place. Um, the other thing that's near and dear to my heart, and what's been going on is Israel. IDF is gearing up uh, to move into Rafah, and that's going to be a battle just like uh, Afghanistan and Iraq were. This is going to be close quarters. They have released 3 videos, 4 videos of hostages. The question now is how old are they? So, it is what it is. All right, so if you're watching, and if you're paying attention to the news, you probably know what's happening at every college campus across the world right now. Now, and let me explain how, wow. I'm trying to do this on YouTube, and YouTube's policies are so, you got to be careful what you say, how you say, and it's gotten worse. So I'm going to make this real simple. Trigger. This is a trigger comment. If you don't want to hear what's happening, get off now. You know, I'm going to say this as my opinion and my feelings only. It doesn't represent anybody else, doesn't represent YouTube. It's a fair use disclaimer. I'm just going to say, hey, this is what's happening. Now, it's my understanding that a lot of people from the Middle East, and we'll just leave it at that, have come over here to go to college. And in the process of doing that, they've indoctrinated and spread their teachings, whether in class or outside of class, doesn't matter. They're getting these young suburbanites, and I'm just going to do it, just broad text, that have latched on to the ideology of these individuals, and one of which is Save Palestine. Well, if you listen to the truth, it would make your head spin, and you wouldn't be thinking about doing those protests. Palestine is a country. It's not an individual. And Palestine go back to 1946 and the peace accords and everything else. They were given a piece of property in Israel. Israel could not go into their country legally, but they could come to Israel to work and then go back home with no questions asked. So, and now we have this, what's the word I want to use here? I don't want to say terms I know I can't use. This indifferent feeling about how to handle things in country. And a lot of it is propagandized by those who are here in the United States and feeding false information, basically. They're doing this, they're doing that, and, back it up with what you got there, dude. Show me some proof, because I'll show you that we have opened up a lot of gates to allow food. There is nobody starving in Gaza. If you look at the videos coming out of it, there are nobody starving. There are food. People are cooking dinners. Yeah, it's an inconvenience. You got to move your tent 6 different times, but that's the price you're paying during a conflict. We moved people all over the place. Welcome to the military. We did it a lot. Pack up your ruck and let's go. We got another 10 clicks to go. You know, but for civilians who are handicapped, they're making way for them to move. They're loading them up on trucks and helping them to get to where they need to be in a safe zone. So, it's that's basically what's going on over there. They're trying to get everybody cleared out of that area so they're not dropping anything on top of somebody's head accidentally. Those that want to stick around most likely are going to be those that are in the midst of all this conflict. Just like the northern side of Gaza. Those that didn't leave were combatants. Well, no kidding. And now that they're working on the exchange of hostages, it's that's going to be even more interesting to see what happens. Oops, sorry about that. Didn't mean to do that. Get your butt up there. But they're working hard on trying to find a cohesive solution that will allow the hostages to come to see the light of day. Here again, it means releasing their people that have been imprisoned for a while. It will also give a stopgap of conflict and enough time to refurbish, reload, rebuild, retunnel, and we all know what's going to happen in the end. Everything's going to be right back to square one, and we're going to start all over again. And now they're trying to say, give the Palestinians Gaza. Well, if they did that, they would know, think about it. That's why that conflict started in the first place. And now you just want to hand it back to them? Don't think so. And neither does Israel. They're not going to do that. To do that means they surrender, and they're not going to do that. I guarantee it. So that's just my thoughts on the subject. Both as an individual and as a veteran. So let me hear what you guys got to say. I don't know if anybody's watching. I don't think anybody is. But I'm going to leave this on for most of the day. And if you want to call in, feel free to give me a call. And we'll go live. Our phone number is up here. 248-289-0016. Let's talk live. And let's do it with a smile. No hatred. No cussing. Because YouTube will have a fit if we did. And try hard to keep your wording as if you're dealing with kids, because we have kids that watch YouTube, and if they stumble into this site, the last thing we need is somebody pointing a finger at me, going, "Hey, this guy's doing it wrong." So that's why we came over here to YouTube, and we're trying to build it up. We've only got 50, I think it's 50, in our group, and I know there's a lot of people that are working during the day, so we understand that there's very few people that are home during the day that watch us. All right, so, and if you guys catch this at a later time this evening, leave me a comment. I will come back through the comments later on. And I would love to read what you guys have to think, what you guys have to say and think. And right now I'm waiting on a phone call to come in, and I'm going to test this. But if you're home and you're listening, you know, um, give me a call. You know, I don't know who's here. I don't have any eyeballs on here. I can't really trust, that counter. I don't like it to begin with, but your participation helps me grow, and that's what I'm hoping to do. And with your help, you are what matters. All right. So our phone number again is 248-289-0016, and that's a Google Voice number. So give me a call. And if you call and you go straight to voicemail, it means the system's turned off. Um, and we are not live at that time, obviously. But otherwise, if I'm here and that goes off, odds are I'm fixing to go live or I'm working on something on the computer. And it won't take but a second to go live with you online. And maybe we can get more people out here helping us. So that's where we're at today, and that's what I want to try to show you guys what's going on. And Israel strikes Iranian military base. Oh, hell, that's going on. Let's see here. Things that are happening in Detroit. Have you guys heard about that young lady, well, actually old, that decided to drive her car through that building down there? Yeah, that one was an interesting case. Yeah, let's see here. Dolly Vision talking about Seth Rogers update. And here again, we haven't heard anything officially yet as to what's happening in North Carolina. So that until the LE comes out and says, "Hey, this is a real deal," and the boy has been found, we still don't know anything at this point. And anything that you do hear online is strictly conjecture. And I'm not about to spread false rumors. All right. There we go. Hello, you're live.
Hi. Oh,
Okay,
I don't
there's a
know
lot of
about that.
static. What are you doing? There's a
Well,
lot of static in there with you.
I was doing grandma duty,
Oh,
picking kids up from school.
I'm sorry, what?
I was doing grandma duty.
I heard ya.
I'm in a car.
Oh, okay. So, what else are you doing?
Oops,
What else are you doing besides
gotcha.
taking care of the kid?
Well, not much else.
Oh, okay. So, what is that noise in
Hanging
the
around
background?
the car.
Oh, well, roll the window
I'm
up.
in the car. The windows are up, my dear.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll let you know that we got everything resolved. And the phone is actually working now.
Well,
So,
good.
yeah, so you have no more excuses why you can't be a part of the show. What I want to do is pick your brain about what it is that your PhD is, and maybe collaborate with you and share your knowledge with everybody online. You up for
Well,
that?
that sounds interesting. Not really. I'm
I
retired.
I know you're retired.
And now I just manage my little vacation rental.
Well, that's true. For those of you that don't know who I'm talking to, this is
And
Donna.
then I drive my grandkids.
This is Donna, who's my older sister, out in California. So I'm going to plug it one more time. Feel free to give us a call at 248-289-0016, and you too can be on the show. So where are you guys off to today?
I went to school and then I'm going back to our home.
And that is where?
Well, currently it's in Irvine.
Okay. Now, are you down there in, what is that, Sea Ranch?
No, Sea Ranch is all the way up at the other end of California. I'm in Southern California right now. We've been down here helping out my daughter and her family. George has been working down here as well. It's a convoluted arrangement. We have an apartment there. Meanwhile, our house up in Sonoma County is getting remodeled, which works out quite nicely because now I don't have to be in that mess.
Gotcha.
And there you go.
All right, so for the people that have never heard of what Sea Ranch and don't know what it is, you want to kind of give a brief overview of what you do and that place?
Yeah, sure. Be happy. Sea Ranch is about 3 hours north on the coast of 3 hours north of San Francisco. It's in Sonoma County. It's San Francisco, Marin County north, and then the next one is Sonoma County. And Sea Ranch is a small community. It's basically an HOA, and it's known for having a specific type of architecture that was designed and is actually bears the name of the community, Sea Ranch architecture. It's also known as the Third Bay. Oh, what is it? Third Bay. So I can't remember the rest of it. I'm not an architectural buff, so I don't remember all those details. The unique thing about Sea Ranch is that all of the houses are designed to blend into the environment, so that they're all wooden homes, wood facing, wood siding. Any stain that's put on the wood is actually color matched to the environment. So if you lived on the coastline, you would have rocky bluff gray kind of color on your stain. If you lived in the meadows, there would be a little bit more golden brownish color, basically to match the dryness of the meadows in California. You know, California is called Golden State mostly because of all of the foliage turning dry and brown, basically, before it burns up. And then there's a community up into the rest of the community goes up into the hills, and they match the cypress trees and the redwoods. So everything's got that hue. The intent is not to be intrusive in the environment, that everything is living lightly on the land. That's their philosophy. We live lightly on the land. And we have a vacation home there that we purchased. Originally thinking we were going to retire there, and then that didn't happen. We're still not retired. So we turned around and made it into a vacation rental that's available. It's called Sea Ranch, Abalone Bay. We bought the house because my husband and I at the time were abalone divers, and abalone is a mollusk that's exquisite eating. We don't do that anymore, unfortunately, due to climate change. The ocean got warmer, and unfortunately, it caused the sea stars to develop an infection that caused their arms to fall off and decimated the population of starfish in the area. That was about 2015 or so. And as a result of the starfish dying off, the purple urchin went whoopee, where we can come out now and not have to worry about being eaten by the starfish. And they became prolific in the area. Just totally overtook the entire intercoastal area, eating all of the kelp. And by eating all of the kelp, and they just ate everything, which is a food source for the abalone and for a lot of the fish as well in that area. So in an effort to save the abalone and the fishing industry, they stopped allowing for the taking, harvesting, popping off the mollusks from the rocks.
Okay, so
So,
let me interrupt you real quick.
there you go.
Okay, how can somebody find out either online or by calling you more details and what the price is for a night?
Well, so we set up our vacation rental to be a fisherman's mecca kind of a thing, and it's also good for families. Our website, the name of our home is Sea Ranch, Abalone Bay, and then our website is searanchabaloneBay.com. So just by going to that, you can book directly and save tremendously. You don't have to pay the Airbnb fees, the VRBO fees. You pay directly and save at least 10 to 15% on the pricing. I have a booking page on our website. Again, it's Sea Ranch, SEA Ranch, Abalone, ABALONE, Bay.com.
Okay, so the average price for a weekend would be
Well, it's a luxurious location. It varies. We have dynamic pricing. So as the high summer season comes up, the rates go up. We are around average about $600 a night.
that's not bad.
It's 3 bedrooms. It's 3 bedrooms. We accept up to 6 people and 2 pets, 2 dogs.
Cool.
So if you have pets are welcome.
All right. So we'll help you on this
Our
end.
house
And
has,
you might get some people from
yeah,
Michigan coming out.
Our house has a hot tub, private courtyard. It opens up directly to the Ocean Bluff Trail. It's in a wonderful location. It is a private community with 3 recreational centers, so our guests have access to the pools, the tennis clubs, not tennis clubs, tennis courts, and all of the facilities. They're really unique communities, one of its kind.
Okay, now, Sea Ranch is how far north of San Francisco?
As I said, it's 3 hours,
Okay.
about 3 hours, about 280 miles. The challenge is after you leave Highway 101, leaving San Francisco Highway 101, you turn off to go to Highway 1, which is a coastal, windy
Sway back.
road, and it takes a little. it takes a little bit longer on that highway. It's a smaller road.
Yeah, so you want to take 101 to what, Fort Ross or that area?
No, well, for highway 101, turn off by Bodega Bay or Jenner, and then head up north that way.
Okay.
Jenner is below Fort Ross.
Okay. So I'm trying to get a visual map in my head. All right. So you got San
If you go
Francisco
to
below.
if you go, wait, Bob, if you go to my website, searanchabaloneBay.com, I do have information on how to get to Sea Ranch and what the drive is like. I think I've got a page of directions.
Okay.
So you from San Francisco across the Golden Gate Bridge through Marin County. Then as you enter into Sonoma County, you start heading west, go to Bodega Bay, and then continue up north. From Bodega Bay, it's about an hour and a half.
And for those that don't know Bodega Bay, that's where the movie Birds was filmed at, correct?
Yeah.
So it's a neat little town that you can stop off in. It really hasn't changed a lot since the movie. There's some neat
Yeah,
places to
really.
check out. All right, so it's north of
Yes,
Bodega Bay. What's to the east of you?
Santa Rosa.
Santa Rosa, wine country, Sonoma.
Oh, Hillsburg, Sonoma, all the wine country. Yeah, Sonoma wine.
Okay. All right, sis. I appreciate it. It's been a pleasure talking to you. And hopefully this one worked and it got your voice. It worked earlier, so. Yeah, well, I went back, I played it, and it was muted. I was like, well, a lot of good that did. So we worked out a few bugs, and hopefully we can get you some people from the eastern side of the world that want to come out there. One last question before I let you
Yeah,
go.
that'd be good.
If I have a
Sure.
motorhome that I'm showing behind me, is there a place to park?
Absolutely not. The HOA absolutely forbids any motorhomes. So that would not work.
Okay. Where can I park
Now,
my
however,
trailer to live in the house?
I, I have absolutely no idea. You'll have to figure that one out yourself.
That's why I'm asking.
Sorry.
All right.
But
Have a great day.
it's
Give my favorite little niece a hug and a kiss for me, and say hi to the grandkids.
all right.
All right. Love you.
Will do. Yeah, bye.
Well, you heard it from the horse's mouth. That's my older sister. Bless her little heart. Um, California residents. They're down in Irvine, which is down in Southern California. Um, kind of sort of by Anaheim and Disneyland, that area. But they've been commuting back and forth from Northern California down to Southern California to be with their daughter and the grandkids. So, again, our phone number is 248 289 0016, and our phone lines are open. So, if you'd like to get some more information, check out her website at Sea Ranch. Sea is in like the ocean. Ranch, Abalone Bay. Um, and she's booked and has her own little website with just about every B&B group there is. And if you do a search, I'm sure you'll find her listed. If not, get in touch with me, and I'll definitely pass on your information to her. All right, so that takes care of today's show. I appreciate you guys being here. We've been on for a while now, and I wish everybody a fantastic week. Again, this is Bob's Place, and our phone number is 248 289 0016. hope to hear you on the phone call next time. Have a great day.